Never interrupt an enemy when he's making a mistake. Anyone who's familiar with military terms and watchwords would easily relate to this quote. Napoleon Bonaparte was not just a regular military officer, but a genius who revolutionized the art of war during his time and laid the groundwork for many civilizations today. He believed that victory belonged only to the most persevering, and because he allowed this belief to give him strength even in the bleakest of nights, he went on to become one of history's most renowned military leaders. Join me as we delve into the extraordinary life of a man who left an indelible mark on the pages of history. Born on the island of Corsica on August 15, 1769, Napoleon rose from humble beginnings to become a military commander and political leader, leading successful campaigns during the Revolutionary Wars. Napoleon Bonaparte was born into a modest Corsican family. His parents, Carlo and Letizia Bonaparte, were of Italian descent. Napoleon had 7 siblings, including 4 brothers and 3 sisters. His father, Carlo, was a lawyer and political activist, while his mother, Letizia, played a significant role in shaping his character and values. Interestingly, some of Napoleon's siblings also achieved notable positions in life. His brother Joseph became King of Naples and later King of Spain, while his brother Louis was appointed King of Holland. His sister Pauline became the Duchess of Guastalla, and his sister Caroline married into the royal families of Naples and Naples, Sicily. Napoleon's journey began with a relentless pursuit of knowledge, shaping his destiny as a soldier and a leader. At 9 years of age, he enrolled at a religious school in Autun, where he got a scholarship to a military academy at Brienne-la-Château. After his studies at Brienne in 1784, he was admitted to the École Militaire in Paris, where he trained to become an artillery officer. There he completed a 2-year course in 1 year and became the first Corsican to graduate from the École Militaire. In 1785, he was commissioned a second lieutenant in La Fère Artillery Regiment. He quickly rose through the ranks, demonstrating his strategic brilliance in various battles. He served until after the outbreak of the French Revolution in 1789, and in early 1799 he led an army of 13,000 French soldiers in conquest of the towns of Arish, Gaza, Jaffa, and Haifa. His successful campaigns in Italy and Egypt brought him widespread recognition and admiration. These early victories laid the foundation for his eventual rise to power. As Napoleon rose through the ranks of the French military, his thirst for conquest grew. In 1799, he orchestrated a coup d'etat, establishing himself as the first consul of France. This marked the beginning of his meteoric rise to power. From the Battle of Marengo to the Battle of Austerlitz, Napoleon's military campaigns across Europe were nothing short of extraordinary. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French, establishing a new era in French history. As ruler, he implemented a series of reforms known as the Napoleonic era. He centralized power, reformed the legal system, and introduced the Napoleonic Code, which provided a comprehensive and uniform set of laws. Napoleon also modernized the education system, promoted scientific advancements, and initiated infrastructure projects. His reign brought stability and progress to France, solidifying his position as a transformative leader. Napoleon's military genius lay not only in his ability to win battles, but also in his innovative strategies and techniques. He revolutionized warfare with the concept of the Grande Armée, a highly disciplined and mobile fighting force. His use of artillery, combined arms tactics, and rapid maneuvering became the hallmark of his military campaigns. His military strategy was a symphony of precision and audacity. From the Italian campaign to the Battle of Austerlitz, he honed the art of maneuvering armies with unmatched finesse. Beyond the battlefield, he implemented significant reforms, most notably the Napoleonic Code, also known as the Civil Code of 1804. This legal framework brought equality, justice, and order to the territories under his rule and established a uniform legal system throughout France. The code served as a model for legal systems in many countries around the world. Napoleon also focused on modernizing the education system. He established state-controlled schools known as lycées to provide quality education education to all citizens. This emphasis on education aimed to produce well-rounded individuals who would contribute to the advancement of society. In addition to legal and educational reforms, Napoleon made substantial improvements to France's infrastructure. He initiated the construction of roads, canals, and bridges, which facilitated trade and transportation, further boosting the economy. Furthermore, Napoleon centralized power and introduced administrative reforms that streamlined governance. He established the Council of State, which acted as an advisory body and helped in the implementation of his policies. The centralized system of governance allowed for efficient decision-making and effective administration. Overall, Napoleon's reforms had a lasting impact on France and beyond. His legal, educational, and administrative changes laid the groundwork for modern systems and institutions that continue to shape societies today. Napoleon's coronation as Emperor of the French took place on the 2nd of December 1804 at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. The ceremony was a grand spectacle, showcasing Napoleon's desire to legitimize his rule and establish himself as a powerful leader. Pope Pius VII attended the coronation and played a significant role in the ceremony. During the coronation, Napoleon took the crown from the hands of the Pope and placed it on his own head, symbolizing his authority and independence from the Church. This act demonstrated Napoleon's ambition and his desire to consolidate power in his own hands. Napoleon's religious beliefs underwent several transformations throughout his life. While he was born into a Catholic family and initially practiced Catholicism, he later adopted a more pragmatic approach to religion. As emperor, Napoleon sought to control the influence of the church and establish a more secular state. In 1801, he signed the Concordat with the Pope, which re-established Catholicism as the majority religion in France. However, the agreement also gave Napoleon significant control over the church, allowing him to appoint bishops and exert influence over religious affairs. Despite his efforts to control the church, Napoleon recognized the importance of religion in maintaining social order. He understood the power of religious symbolism and often used it to his advantage, especially during his coronation as emperor. While he sought to establish a more secular state, Napoleon did not completely abandon his Catholic roots. Throughout his life, he maintained a complex relationship with religion, oscillating between pragmatism and personal beliefs. Napoleon's family played a significant role in his life and political career. He had 2 wives and several children. Napoleon's first wife was Josephine de Beauharnais, whom he married in 1796. Josephine was a widow with 2 children from her previous marriage. Although their marriage was initially a love match, they faced challenges due to their inability to have children together. Despite this, Josephine provided crucial support to Napoleon and played a prominent role as Empress of the French until their divorce in 1809. After divorcing Josephine, Napoleon married Marie-Louise of Austria in 1810. Marie-Louise was the daughter of Emperor Francis I of Austria, and their marriage was primarily a political alliance. They had 1 son together, Napoleon Francois-Joseph Charles Bonaparte, who was given the title King of Rome. However, their marriage was short-lived as Napoleon's downfall led to their separation in 1814. Napoleon Bonaparte's military career was marked by a series of remarkable victories and conquests. In the Battle of Toulon, which happened in 1793, Napoleon played a crucial role in the recapture of the port city of Toulon from royalist forces, showcasing his strategic brilliance. Next was the Battle of Marengo in 1800. This battle, fought against the Austrians, solidified Napoleon's position as first consul of France and marked a turning point in his career. Then the Battle of Austerlitz in 1805, which is considered one of Napoleon's greatest victories, was a battle against the combined forces of Austria and Russia. This battle resulted in a decisive French triumph. The Battle of Jena Oostert in 1806 by Napoleon's forces defeated the Prussian army, leading to the collapse of Prussia and the establishment of French dominance in Europe. 3 years later, Napoleon emerged victorious in the Battle of Wagram of 1809. This battle against the Austrians secured Napoleon's control over the Austrian Empire and further expanded French influence in Europe. In 1812 was the Battle of Borodino, fought against the Russian army. This battle was one of the bloodiest of the Napoleonic Wars and resulted in a French victory, albeit at a high cost. Alas, every great tale has its twists. The Battle of Leipzig in 1813, also known as the Battle of Nations, marked a significant defeat for Napoleon as a coalition of European powers defeated the French army. Finally was the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, which led to his exile. Napoleon was first exiled to the remote island of Elba and then to St. Helena in the South Atlantic. It was here that he spent the remaining years of his life in isolation. Despite his confinement, Napoleon continued to reflect on his life and write extensively. He dictated his memoirs, reflecting on his military campaigns, political decisions, and personal experiences. His exile on St. Helena became a symbol of his resilience and enduring legacy. Due to his work, even after his fall, the values of the French Revolution were retained by some of the countries that were conquered and spread like wildfire to other countries. They became the basis of certain aspects of law in places like the Canadian province of Quebec, the Dominican Republic, Poland, and many parts of Latin America. In history, when recounting the events that led to the independence of Poland, Latin America, and the establishment of modern Germany, the name Napoleon Bonaparte cannot be missed out. Napoleon Bonaparte was known for his commanding presence, sharp intellect, and unwavering determination. He possessed exceptional organizational skills and an ability to inspire loyalty amongst his troops. However, his ambitious nature and thirst for power also led to criticism and controversy. Nevertheless, Napoleon's military genius and his impact on the world cannot be denied. His legacy extends beyond his military conquests as his reforms and ideas continue to shape modern society. Despite his eventual defeat at the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon's military brilliance and charismatic leadership continue to inspire generations. Napoleon Bonaparte's life was a testament to the power of determination, strategic thinking, and leadership. His military conquests, innovative tactics, and lasting contributions have solidified his place in history as a true military genius emperor. As we reflect on Napoleon's life, let's remember that greatness can be achieved through perseverance, adaptability, and the pursuit of knowledge. Napoleon's journey serves as a reminder that with ambition and strategic thinking, we can overcome any obstacle. As we conclude our journey through the life of Napoleon Bonaparte and reflect on the indomitable spirit that drove him to become not just a conqueror, but a visionary whose impact on history remains undiminished, I will leave you with one of his favorite quotes. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. Thank you for watching. Until next time, vive l'empereur!